we have to do this. A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Did you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes. And ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in Indiana high school football fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Spooler Stadium, home of the Snider Panthers as they play in host to the Concordia Cadets. Concordia coming in 1-1 under head coach Tim Manigal. As for the Snider Panthers, they come in 0-2 under head coach Kurt Tittman after the slew of seniors, just under 40 seniors last year that did graduate. As we're doing the toss right now. This is SummitCitySports.com. Thanks for joining us. Hunter Sosenheimer on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Snider in the all-black, Concordia in the all-white, and we are set here at Spooler. Week number 3 of the Summit Athletic Conference. See who is going to get the nod here for Snider on the offensive side of the ball. As Snider 0-2 for the first time since 1993. Always lean on my guy Hunter for some Snider info. But we are about set here for Snider and Concordia. Pivotal game here in week number 3 in the Summit Athletic Conference. As who will take the step into winning things here in week number 3, as we have an outstanding week of games in front of us here tonight. But right here, we are excited as the sun sets a little bit. We'll get a better look as it just gleaming off the turf here at Spooler Stadium, as it will be Snider with the kickoff. So they will receive the second half kick. Back deep is number 8, Cam Johnson, outstanding player and a game breaker, no question about it. And the kicker for Snider is Trent Ryder, 5'9", 150-pound kicker. He's got a boot as well, but Snider coming off that embarrassing loss against Carroll last week, they are ready to set a different tone. You can feel it on the sidelines and some parents back in the stands, so a little bit more normal atmosphere here for these youth as we are on. Snider with the kickoff and Ryder deep. Johnson's going to take it at the 5. Taking it down that far sideline, nearly as upended, does have to fall after the slide tackle by number 31 for Snider, Quincy Myatt, the junior. So Concordia will start 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line. On the 32, check it, 26-yard line. I think they're going to spot at the 27. I'm waiting for him to put the ball down. And Snider, they're still talking about it. They're going to spot it at the 27. So Snider defensively has been taken apart. Let's see if they adjust here in week number 3. Big story for Concordia. No Brandon Davis, their starting quarterback for several years now. And getting the nod right now is number 15, Eli Maddox, the sophomore. And he starts them off nicely, does head coach Tim Manigal, with a nice little out route. And that wide receiving core did lose a lot from last year, did Concordia, but they have outstanding returners as well, as you'll see throughout this contest. Maddox, it's the call from the sideline. Look wide here for Luke Shepard, a huge target. He's going to line up near side. Also watch for number 4, Tyler Grossman, but they have one of the best backs in the city, and that's behind Maddox, and that's number 7, Amir Drew. He's going to get his first carry. Look at the cut. Kid is just tremendous with the ball, toting it. And the vision on the cutback lane. And that's going to be huge here for Concordia. Is the run game, obviously, with the sophomore backup quarterback, Eli Maddox, in. You see, though, the ability to throw it there on first down as the chains move for the Cadets. Back-to-back, nice play, spread formation this time. That's Drew in the backfield behind Maddox. Grossman in motion. They're going to pitch to Grossman, a little end around. Grossman looking for space, got a nice block on the edge by number 10, Jace Parnan. Tremendous stuff all around. So head coach Tim Manigal getting a little crafty here early. That's been an issue here offensively, especially without Brandon Davis, who I've been told is practicing, but not enough practices to be able to play per IHSAA rules. And we are set. Ball spotted now at the 46-yard line for Concordia. Nice offensive drive rolling here for the Cadets. 3 wide receiver set. Watch Grossman here. Number 4 in motion. Let's see if they put him. Nope, they're going to run it straight downhill to Drew. And a good tackle in the hole. Stood him up. And gets help from the rest of his club. That was number 47 for Snider. And Dominic Moon, the junior. Outstanding summer during the camps that I've seen all over social media. Kid is a tremendous athlete. Just a junior, 6'2", 225. Watch him in the middle. Number 47, Dominic Moon. Four wide receiver set. Maddox. Two-step drop. Goes out wide. Nice catch at the high point there by Parnan. And that'll be short, just about a yard and a half, maybe 2 of that first down marker. Gain of 3. 9.5 minutes left in this first quarter. SummitCitySports.com. Thanks for joining us. Maddox breaks the huddle. Pair of wide receivers near side. Lone wide receiver to the far side. That's Robert Johnson. Drew in the backfield. Maddox in the pistol. It's going to hand Drew. Drew cuts it against the grain, and a beautiful tackle filling that hole. What do you know? Dominic Moon. Telling you what, he has been highly sought after recently after a lot of colleges got to see some of his workouts. And with Traction Athletic Performance and several other camps that he's been to in between his sophomore and junior year, he is an outstanding middle linebacker and still can grow, no question about it. Just a junior, as I mentioned. Watch for number 47. That's already 2 tackles for him. 8.5 minutes left. In this first quarter, trips far side. Lone wide receiver to the near side is Speckard. Maddox pressured and swallowed up by number 8. He's not on the roster here. We'll have to get the number on number 8. As the press box trying to figure it out right now with us. And it's Hassan Robertson.
Tackle made by number 8, Hassan Robinson of the Panthers.
And that is just coming. He's a transfer from the state of Illinois. His father is Snider, great and former Indiana University football player Jabbar Robinson. Kind of a legend here in Fort Wayne. As Ison Robinson shows you right there. He's another one that's highly sought after. And this is his first game playing. So the story here for the turnover of downs. Outstanding job by Snyder's defense with Moon and Robinson. They're going to come out here with the sophomore quarterback in Luke Hoppert, younger brother of Michael Hoppert, who's at Indiana State. He led this program. That one's fumbled. Breaks one tackle, a second one, and does fall forward to minimize the loss. But a little bit of a low snap, but I'm sure he'll take the blame for that one. But he's a tremendous-looking prospect. Is Hoppert, real speedy as well. In the backfield with him is Tyrese Brown, 6'1", 210. He's a big, big back. 4 Snyders, they go 3 wide receiver set. It's Caden Benjamin, lone near side. Hoppert's going to waggle out far side. Being pursued, throws it. Beautiful ball on the sideline. Is it a catch? No signal. Yeah, they're going to mark it. Beautiful. Pitch and catch. That was the number 4, who's not on my roster either. So it will be 1st and 10. Trips far side. They're bunched. Put a man in motion. Billingsley. They're going to hand Billingsley. Billingsley wants to bounce it. Oh, great tackle in space by number 22, Dontrell Johnson. That's tremendous pursuit. So number 4 is Dorian Rogers, the junior. Twin wide receiver set there alone, far side. Hands off Brown. Brown, tough couple yards, and is dragged down at the 40-yard line. Gain of about 4 for the Panthers.
Number 40 at gate line. Gain of nearly 5 to play. And it's third down and 8 for the Panthers.
Third down and 6 for Snider. Hopper, play action. Wagons wide, had a man wide open, man-to-man coverage on that sideline with Rogers. Went with the under guy, and that's going to be short of a first down to number 88, Carter Wortman, the junior, and that will bring up 4th and about 4 for the Panthers.
Number 22, Johnson. That bring up 4th down.
5:40 left in this first quarter. Clock a-rolling. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hopper. 10 on the play clock. Plenty of time. Hopper. Oh, they're going to hand to Brown. He's got a first down and then some. Spins. What a cut. And then is dragged down right over the 20-yard line. How about that run from Brown? Tyrese Brown, the junior, showing you the skills right there for head coach Tippmann and the Panthers as they move the chains. Nearing 5 minutes. Puts a man in motion. That's Billingsley again. They're going to fake the handoff this time. Hopper's got a seam. Cuts it back in. Spun down and dropped at the 10-yard line. Tackle by Cam Johnson. We'll bring up 2nd and short, about a long 2 here for Snider, and staying in a hurry up. 4.5 minutes left. Hopper running the show here for Snider. In the backfield with him is Billingsley. Hands off Billingsley. That's going nowhere. Shot the gap, and a beautiful tackle by number 16, Cooper Harris. Great defensive play by Harris, the senior. He's got a lot of reps in his career for head coach Tim Manigal. And a loss of 1. And back comes in Tyrese Brown. They have another outstanding running back in the sophomore, Langston Laval. Then I'm sure we'll get some reps here today as well. Brown, had a nice lead block. Oh, that was even faked me out. Hopper, is he in? Just shy. That completely faked me. Hopper showing you a little Krista Berg to date myself a little bit. But a nice play by Hopper.
First and goal, Panthers from inside the 1-yard line.
Fooling this broadcaster as they go to the goal line. And it will be Hopper under center. Look for the sneak here. They do sneak. What we got? Still no signal. Touchdown, Snider, Panthers. First lead here of the evening as Luke Hopper, the sophomore quarterback, leads his club right down the field on their first possession and get the score, and he is excited, as you could see. 6-zip for the Panthers. And Ryder in for the PAT. Ryder. And the snap is good, the hold's good, and the kick is bueno as good. 7-zip. Outstanding start for Snider. And we will take a short break. SummitCitySports.com. No, it's perfect. I wonder, how do you spell Robinson's first name? I-S-O-N? Oh, I think I do too.
Ison Robinson.
Okay, Ison.
He's number 8, so that's
Yeah.
Set each return for the cadets, number 4, Tyler Grossman.
He's from Illinois.
And number 8, Cam
Yeah,
Johnston.
yeah, I know.
Kicking off the Panthers, number 96, Trent Ryder. Also back to return number 7, Amir Drew.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 7-0. For the Panthers, outstanding start defensively and offensively, and Ryder now will boot one deep. Last one was fielded at the 5-yard line to start the ball game. Here's Ryder with the boot. Shorter kick. It's going to be fielded, about the 7-yard line. Here's Johnson. Johnson over the 30 and then is tackled. I believe that was number 10, Trenton Hurst. So second drive comes now starting for the Snider, for Concordia.
First and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
So first and 10 from the 33. Trips near side. Lone wide receiver to the far side. Little bubble screen. Speckard. Open field. What a tackle. Come on. Number 7, Jackson McCullough. That's just a sophomore, folks. You're going to hear about him for years to come. They put him out there in space, and he made the play. Here is Maddox, the sophomore quarterback. Of course, a backup of the talented senior Brandon Davis, who hopefully will be back next week for Concordia. He's a difference maker for sure, but Maddox has played well so far to start this game. 2.5 minutes left in it, and we're going to have our first flag of the first quarter, and it's going to be a false start against Concordia.
Flag on the play. False start, illegal procedure against the cadets. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
So it will be a 5-yard penalty, obviously.
Second down and 13.
Second and 13. For Concordia. They break the huddle, trips far side. Lone wide receiver to the near side is Luke Speckard. It's Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. Maddox in the pistol, Amir Drew behind him. Second long, hand off to Drew. Makes the first guy miss, not the second because it's Dominic Moon. Another outstanding tackle and had it help with the cleanup with number 38, Markel Keel, another junior linebacker. We'll bring up third and more manageable, about a long 7. And Carroll up over north side right now, 7-0. Of course, a Jeffrey Becker to Jameson Coverstone play we saw last week quite a bit. Maddox rolls out, throws against the grain. Nicely done on the little hitch route to Cam Johnson, and that's going to be a first down. Nice pitch and catch.
That's good enough for a cadet first down.
Minute 15 left in this first quarter. Been a quick quarter, just the one flag, as I mentioned. And Snider up 7-0. 3 wide receiver set. Twins near side, showing blitz on this near edge. Drew. And it's tackled below by Moon. And up top by 52, Reese Thomas, another outstanding player. Got him lined up as left end here. Does Snider and head coach Kurt Tittman. 35 seconds left in the quarter. 2nd and 7 for Concordia. And that's going to be incomplete.
Receiver number 10, Jay Parnan. That's incomplete. That'll bring a third down and 7 for the Cadets.
And he's going to have to come out of the game. Big third down play. 24 seconds left after the incompletion. And another handoff. They're coming near side here with Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson, I think they're going to get a hold. But a fumble. It's still loose. Batted in bounds and picked up by Thomas. And then does fall down for the turnover. Ball came loose. They batted it back in. It was a Concordia player, I believe, that did. And Snider, turnover. As I think the penalty will be on Concordia. It is a hold on Concordia. That will be declined. And the 1st and 10 now for the Panthers on the turnover. Let's go to our Traction Athletic Performance replay real quickly. On the end around comes near side. Fought through the hold. That was number 15, Julius Sims, that knocked that away. And then Reese Thomas with the scoop up. And Snider back in business. 12 seconds left in this first quarter, 7-0. Trips far side. Hopper in the pistol, has Billingsley. He's going to go Billingsley, wide open in the flat. Nice cut, spin, and tackled by number 40, Matt Getline, but he is going to pick up about 7 yards. We'll bring up second and short for Snider. You feel the momentum here as that is the end. Should be the end of the quarter. Okay, yes, that is the end of the first quarter. Your score, 7-0. Concordia down to Snider. Snider moving the ball in business. This is SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So Snider, offense takes the field as we start the second. Absolutely momentum rolling. And Hopper, the sophomore signal caller here for head coach Kurt Tittman. I believe that's Langston Lavelle, the sophomore running back. You're going to hear these two names many times. Broken play. Lavelle ran in the back of him. And Hopper is going to lose a yard.
Lost the one on the play. Lead tackler, the Cadets, number 40.
As Lavelle and Hopper talking about it right now. But those two in the backfield, at least 3 more years you're going to see of those kids. And they could really, really be special, no question, here at Snider. 11 and a half minutes left in this second quarter. Snider up 7-0. Twins near side. Here comes the blitz right up the gut. Hands to Lavelle. Lavelle is stuck. What a play. Is that Gegline again? Number 40 is Matt Gigline with an outstanding tackle in the hole right over that left guard. Absolutely stuck Lavelle, and that's going to bring up 4th and 5 for Snider, and the punting squad will head in as that drive stalled after some nice movement. Back deep is number 4, Tyler Grossman, and number 8, Cam Johnson. Ryder doing the punting duties as well. Beautiful snap, and the kick angled near side. Beautiful angled kick. Takes a nice Snider bounce. And right there at the 10-yard line, what a kick. Outstanding job by senior Trent Ryder. Give him some love, sideline. Whew. He had a couple last week as well. He's an outstanding punter. And kicker all around is Trent Ryder. 10.5 minutes, Concordia. So after the turnover, it doesn't hurt them, besides field position, as they'll start this drive at their own 10. Clock starts. Play clock still not rolling. There it goes. 4 wide receiver set, trips to the far side. Maddox has Drew behind him. See the huge splits as they set up that screen. Drew. He's got speed and skill out over the 25-yard line at about the 26. Nice little screen set up by Concordia to open their first drive of the second quarter.
Game of 15, game of 16 for the Cadets.
I'm liking Maddox, though. A lot of potential here for the sophomore. He's got good build as well. He's got the same build as a Bishop Dwyer quarterback from a couple years ago, Blake Pachelny. Well, here comes Concordia. Second quarter, just under 10 minutes. Hand this ball to Drew. Absolutely. Drew can't fight through the tackle of number 10, Trenton Hurst. That was an outstanding jump in that gap and the one-handed tackle on Drew. That ain't easy, kids. Second and 7 for the Cadets. 9:15 left to go in this second quarter. Little counter play. Drew gets a nice block by number 55, Bladen Esslinger, but the pursuit by these Snider linebackers. Again, Dominic Moon and Ison Robinson, the transfer, as I mentioned, from Illinois. First game for Snider. Maddox trips far side, lone wide receiver to the near side is Vanderbosch. Vanderbosch had an outstanding game last week. Man-to-man coverage here on the near side, and just over the head. Good coverage, real closely guarded to Various Easley Jones, the senior. Didn't leave a lot of room for Maddox to throw that ball in and went a little long on it, aiming for Vanderbosch. But as I was mentioning, outstanding game last week against Homestead. I believe he had 2 picks and several tackles. One of our players of the week. And back deep now for Snider is Easley Jones and Kamari Juarez, a sophomore. You'll hear a lot of sophomore players here on this Snider squad. They're really high on that class as Parnan, nice boot, fielded at about the 38-yard line. And cannot spin out of trio of Concordia tacklers. And that punt return goes nowhere. As Parnan with the nice punt, and Snider will take over. First and 10. But a little life there from Concordia, at least pushing the field back a bit. And now we'll break the huddle. Hoppert. Check it. That's Swanson, I believe. Can't see with the sun staring me at the face. No, it's still Hoppert. So Hoppert and Brown in the backfield. 3 wide receiver set. Concordia showing blitz. Motion man is Juarez. Quick look. Nice. Hit immediately, though. How about that tackle in the coverage by number 16, Cooper Harris, as that ball is completed to Carter Wortman. But Harris on the tight coverage and hit immediately. On the reception. Minimal gain, 2nd and 7. Just under 8 minutes left in this second quarter. Ooh, a little tricky. Hopper tries to cut it back. Cannot. Nice tackle in the open field by Dontrell Johnson. As Hopper will pick up about 3 yards. Will bring up 3rd and about 4. 3rd and 4 here for Snider. 7.5 minutes on the clock in the second. Snider desperate for their first win of the season. Definitely don't want to drop 0-3. It's going to be Benjamin and Rogers on this near side of the wideout. Good handoff, Brown. Brown cut short, about a yard short. Nice tackle. I didn't see who it was. I believe it was, Harris. And Sam Hudson, I believe, was in on the tackle. And here comes the punting squad in for Snider. Ryder had a nice punt on that last one, pinned him at the 10-yard line. Let's see if he can do that again. Nobody back for Concordia as they're playing the fake here. 4th and 1. Concordia playing the fake. Here's Ryder. A little rugby style and the boot. That one came back towards the middle of the field, takes a sideward bounce, a nice Concordia bounce, and will be down at the 25-yard line. So nothing hurt there with no returners back for Concordia. This is SummitCitySports.com. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight. None of this would be possible without our sponsors. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit DriveKelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. Back to the game. And Maddox with Drew in the backfield. 6:22 on the clock. Throws it out wide on a nice little out, but off the fingertips, thrown a little bit too wide for Speckard. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. 6:15. Left in this second quarter. Clock stopped at 6:16. Ball's on the 26-yard line for the Cadets. Maddox in the pistol with Drew behind him. Trips far side. Lone wide receiver to the near side is Payne. Hands off Drew up the gut. Snider stuffs it immediately. And then number 10, Trenton Hurst, the senior, once again. He's been tremendous. We've already said his name a couple of times here this evening. 6 minutes left. 7-0 our score. Snider on the surprised that's the first time that's happened. The Luke Hoppert quarterback sneak in that first quarter, our only score. You're midway through, 5.5 left in the second. Same formation. Maddox. And we got a delay. There goes the flag. Yeah, we're going to have a delay of game on Concordia. Back them up 5. So instead of 3rd and 12, it's going to be 3rd and 17. That's a herder.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Make it 3rd down, 17.
Oh, they break the huddle. 5:20. Ball's at the 19-yard line. Maddox maybe just want to run a draw here, try to get some field position a little bit. And they're going to look to throw. Man-to-man coverage near side. Payne. And just the fingertips of number 11, Braden Payne. And nice coverage once again from Easley Jones. And Snider putting their DBs out on an island with the trust. So clock stopped at 5:05, 4th and 17. Number 10, Jace Parnan in for the punt. Back deep, Easley Jones and Juarez. The pressure and low line drive kick. Takes a nice Concordia bounce and hops out of bounds at about the 46, 47-yard line where Snider will take over. 1st and 10 with just under 5 minutes left in this ball game. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. Back to the action. 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. Trips far side, Hopper in at quarterback. Nobody in the backfield. Blitz is being shown. Hopper, quarterback keeper on that far side, and a nice, beautiful play by number 25, Sam Hudson. Hudson with the tackle for loss on the play. So he had an outstanding year last year as well. I think he led the club in sacks last year. Maybe even mistaken, but it was up there. That linebacker roll. Langston Lavelle in the backfield behind Hopper now. Waggles near side, has a man on her out route. A beautiful play. Outstanding throw and catch. That's Hopper, Caden Benjamin. 1st and 10, Snider jumped the route, but didn't have the angle. Did the DB on this near side. I think it was Payne. And a nice gainer for Snider as they move the chains. 4:10 left. Hopper. Play action to Lavelle. Has space on that far side. Hopper. Hudson trying to track him down. And does fall forward for a gain of about 2. Ball came out. Was he down or not? No signal yet. No signal yet. The line judge didn't even signal at all, as they're going to talk about it with the white hat. But the Concordia coaching staff, you see it on their expressions over there, that they think that ball was out. And I'm not sure why you're going to need this line judge. He's all the way across the field. He's not going to see it, as they're going to bring them all together. Well, this could be a huge play. 3:45 left in this second quarter as Snider's rolling on this possession, as they do discuss it. Let's see if we got that. Yeah, we can't see it on the replay. Couldn't see. But they're going to say no, and now they're going to go explain it to head coach Tim Manigal, and he's not going to walk away happy here. Very intense coach, also the athletic director at Concordia. Speaking of athletic directors, big shout out, athletic director here at Snider, Steve Zimbo, was an outstanding host here for the media. as it will bring up 2nd and 10. They're going to say no gain on that play. But head coach Tim Manigal still pleading his case. And obviously not thrilled. Well, I couldn't tell there, as there's a lot of bodies in front of that action on that far sideline. Oh, wow. They're going to replay the down. We were just heard there was an inadvertent whistle. So Snider, it will be 1st and 10. They'll replay it. You don't see that very often at all. So Snider, and whether it was a fumble or not doesn't matter if the inadvertent whistle blew it dead. Lavelle, oh my goodness, sophomore Langston Lavelle. I'm telling you, this kid is dynamic. Just figuring it out. Lavelle, tremendous run. Traction Athletic Performance replay. Watch this stiff arm and then the hurdle from the sophomore back. Stiff, and then the hurdle. And then the speed to add on another 10. 3:23. 1st and 10. Hold on a second here. The flag on the play.
Sideline violation.
Don't they have to have a warning for a sideline violation? It's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Well, they just, over the speaker here, or the walkie-talkie from the field, someone said that they were penalized for the hurdle. I don't know if that's a new rule. We'll try to look that up. But how are you going to stop a kid from hurdling when somebody's at his ankles? If that's the rule, that's pretty much a joke, in my opinion. I don't know if I could be any more blunt about that. So take away that beautiful run from Lavelle. But we'll look that up. Gagline with the tackle. Just under 3 minutes. We'll bring up 2nd and long on 20. .240 on the clock. Hopper with Lavelle in the backfield. Play action. Check it. Hopper's going to keep it far side behind the big blockers. Lowers his shoulder. He got down to that first, or the original line of scrimmage. I believe he was knocked up by Hudson, but out there on the edge, big number 77 was Demon Moore.
I think it's 3rd down and just a little over 10 for the Panthers.
Here's Hopper, 3rd and 11. 2 minutes left. 9 on the play clock. Yeah, we got a flag. And we're going to have offsides here on the Panthers. Let's see what the official call is. It is. So all the momentum taken away there with that penalty. Beautiful tackle out in the open field by number 11, Braden Payne. Outstanding job. That's going to be it's going to be a gain of about 4. We'll bring up 4th and long.
4th down long, Panthers.
So it looks like they're going to go for it, or they may just take it all the way down. 15 on the play clock, 1:15 on the game clock. 3 wide receiver set, 4th and 13 for the Panthers. Hopper, play action, right behind Moore. Out, 1st down, beautiful catch, cuts it out wide, back inside and tackled near the 15-yard line. What a play call and execution by Hoppert as he found number 3, Kamari Juarez. Beautiful play. On the 4th and 13, picked it up, moved the chains. 59 seconds left. And a timeout for Snider as they want to talk about it here. And we'll step away as well. You're watching Summit Athletic Conference football right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Excited about the place that it put us, and the quarantine hit, and we knew we had guys that were going to work hard at home, but just the idea that we could get a lot of them together working hard at a location with people who know what they're doing was really beneficial. And I think that training did a great job for those guys to kind of get the ball rolling for them, and they came back in the end of June, early July, and it's like they hadn't missed a beat. They were flexible, they were fast, and ready to lift and run and start playing football, so it was a huge benefit for us.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We believe in sharing positive stories and are excited to set the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Basketball is such a reactionary sport, and we talk all the time about your first 3 steps are the most important: powering out, exploding, the things that they're teaching our kids with changing direction quicker, getting a stronger core. Those things have been very valuable for our athletes. Everything.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 7-zip. Snider up just under 1 minute. Hoppert waggles here near side, has plenty of blockers in front of him, throws short of the end zone and too high for Benjamin. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 17-yard line. But it has been a well-played first half. A little turnover, but overall, it has been nicely played. It's been a nice flow. Here live from SummitCitySports.com. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. Lavelle in the backfield behind Hoppert. Hoppert, a little quick out. That is a dangerous pass. Fitted in there nicely on the under route to Wortman. And we'll tackle by Cooper Harris. Just under 40 seconds left in this second quarter. Clock's rolling. Snider with 2 timeouts. 3rd and 9. Yeah, let's call it 3rd and 8. Hoppert, 25 seconds. Play action. Comes near side on the flat and nearly picked. Jumping the route was number 22, Dontrell Johnson. And if he picked that off, he was going to go the distance. No question. 4th and 9. And here comes the field goal kicker, Trent Ryder, the senior. Length, no issue here. The holder is number 18, Darren Swanson. And the snapper, I couldn't see his number. Well, here is Trent Ryder. Looking to push him up by 2 scores. Plenty of leg. Does it tuck in that far post? It does. Big kick for Ryder. 10-0. Snider on top. 14 seconds left in this first half. Plenty of distance, no question. Let's go back to that 4th down play. That was huge. 4th and 13 for the sophomore quarterback. Waggles out far side, has more in front of him, and that is just tremendous. Fit it right in there between 2 Concordia Cadet players. And then Juarez took it for a little bit of a yak and is tackled. And that led to the field goal and the put in by Ryder. As this is SummitCitySports.com. Again, thanks for joining us. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. Visit AndersonHeatCool.com. LS Teca Mexican Restaurant has been a Fort Wayne favorite since 1973. LS Teca Mexican recipes are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Visit LSTecaRestaurant.com. 19 seconds left. Check it, 14 seconds left in this second quarter. Snider up 10-0. And Ryder. Low line drive, Squibber. Picked up by number 7, Amir Drew. Amir Drew takes it out over the 35-yard line and is finally dragged down just short of the 40. 8 seconds left. And Concordia will come out. Plenty of timeouts. All 3 left. And we'll be first and 10.
On their own 38-yard line.
Cryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared, sauna, and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard, right by Blaze Pizza. 8 seconds. As the sun's starting to set, form the horizon, as we'll have a good look at this field come second half. Drew, bounces it, now cuts it back in, out over the 40, and is dropped. And that's going to be the end of the second quarter. Nice run by Drew, but that is the end of our second quarter. Your score, Snider up 10-0. At halftime, this is SummitCitySports.com. Thanks for joining us here for a little bit of Summit Athletic Conference action. We're going to step away for 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Right here from Spooler Stadium.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care. and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime here at Spooler Stadium. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Snider having a lot better showing here tonight. And their defense has looked extremely well here tonight against Concordia, leading 10-0 at halftime. I'm going to give you a clip here. Northeast Indiana game night, easy for me to say. And our owner, Jeff Mahoney, talking about this matchup between Concordia at Snider. We'll come back after about 9 minutes and get set for the second half. I'll have halftime scores for you as well. So we will now send it to Indiana Northeast game night right here, SummitCitySports.com.
The third game we're going to look at is Concordia at Snider. What a start to the season here for Concordia. Not having Brandon Davis obviously set them back on the offensive side of the ball. They're in week number 2, but this defense is totally legit, Casey. We saw what they did in week number 1, holding Southside to negative 35 yards. And then in week number 2, getting 4 interceptions against Homestead and limiting the Spartans to just 7 points. I mean, I don't care who you are. That's a great performance. And Coach Manigault said at the beginning of the year, he loves the speed of his defense, and his defense has been answering the call.
The defense is fantastic. You got the Rusher boys. You've got Vanderbosch, Hudson, Gagline, Cam Johnson. I mean, this defense is loaded. And they actually forced two fumbles last week as well, 6 turnovers. Usually you get 6 turnovers, you win the game. They had 3 times in the red zone, twice, I believe, inside the 10, where they came up empty. And so you got to take your hat off to that Homestead defense. They were back at full strength. They looked like it. Luke Palmer, the Etchison kid, Ryan Burton, all difference makers. Kreiner kid, who started week 1, he's having a fantastic season, number 11. Homestead's defense is really good as well. But I agree with you. If Brandon Davis plays in that game, I think Concordia wins. Instead of losing 7-0, I think they win 21-7. I think he was that big of a loss That being said, Eli Maddox, talking to Coach Manigault, it's my understanding that he'll get the start tonight. He's had a whole week to work with the number ones, get his timing down. Most of his throws early in last week's game, Jeff, were just off a little bit. I'm sure you saw it as well. The timing was off. He was a little behind. The speed of the game, I think, caught up to him a little bit. I expect their game plan and his timing to be much, much better tonight against Snider.
Eli Maddox, the sophomore quarterback, you see it right here. 7 of 24 passing with an interception, 0 touchdowns. Still, with all that kind of, I don't want to call it chaos on offense, but when you go from a senior that's got 2 years of playing experience to a brand new sophomore, and I'm not sure how much of a heads up he had, like you just said, Amir Drew still rushing for 3.8 yards per carry. Concordia, well, we saw the numbers with 240 yards receiving from Coverstone and what Jeffrey Becker did, leading his team in rushing and throwing for over 300 yards. Is Snider's defense kind of the answer to this young quarterback in Concordia to get back on track on offense?
Well, that's the big question. Here we go. Snider opens up the season with Deuce Taylor and then Jeffrey Becker. And their secondary at times had just colossal breakdowns, unlike anything I've ever seen out at Snider High School. But yeah, at that point, you got to tip your hat also to Carroll High School, Northside High School, their offensive coordinators, and those dynamic quarterbacks. With the exception of Brendan Lytle, they're not going to see anybody like that the rest of the way. The closest one would probably be Brandon Davis. So they kind of get a little bit of a reprieve tonight, do the Panthers, not having to face a 2-year starter, like you said, who threw for 2,400 yards a year ago. Eli Maddox is very capable, though. He threw some good balls last week. You got Luke Speckhard out wide. You got Tyler Grossman. They need to get back to more comeback routes, in my opinion, and then take a shot downfield when it's there. But again, Amir Drew is the point of emphasis for Snider tonight. Keep him contained. You got a chance to win this game.
You know, really, really impressed with the performance by Cam Vanderbosch, the senior cornerback. Not only did he have the 2 interceptions, but the open field tackles he was making on Braden Hardwick, arguably one of the top running backs in northern Indiana. Cam Vanderbosch is the real deal on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and I think Coach Donnelly, I think he did color commentary for that game, did he not?
Yes, he did.
And Pat did, and he did a fantastic job highlighting that defense and especially Cam Vanderbosch. You're so right. He came up at least twice, if not 3 times, in critical moments and just open field tackle, as you said, laid the wood on Braden Hardwick. He's a very elusive running back. He is one of the best DBs in the area, Cam Vanderbosch, making a name for himself for the Cadets.
Absolutely. Now going back over to Snider, we saw Darren Swanson, the senior quarterback, complete 4 of 14 passes for 100 yards. Did not have a touchdown against Carroll. Did not throw an interception either. And then the sophomore Luke Hoppert completed 2 of 3 passes for 19 yards. Are they going to continue with that dual quarterback system, do you believe, at Snider?
I think so. I know Coach Tittman's probably getting a lot of external pressure to make the switch to the sophomore Luke Hoppert. I personally believe, and a lot of people disagree with me on this, I don't think their issues lie with their quarterback situation right now. I mean, you can say what you want about having one guy to focus on and be the leader of your offense and then roll with it, but I don't think that's the problem right now. I think their inability to run the ball, especially on first and second down, to set up down and distance scenarios that match their personnel offensively, has killed them. And then their defensive collapses have been, like I said earlier, colossal. I've never seen anything like it. There was a 3rd and 20 play last week against Carroll where they'd already stopped Carroll early in the game and forced a punt. 3rd and 20 where Becker made one of those typical Becker plays. I don't remember if it was to Englert or Coverstone or whom, but found an open receiver again on the back end of Snider's defense where there was just a communication breakdown and a missed assignment, but it was glaring. It's those 3rd down plays, especially the 3rd and longs, that Snider's just not making defensively. To me, that's what the biggest problem is right now. And you wonder if there's some chemistry issues and if there's some finger pointing going on. But you know that coaching staff. You know Coach Kurt Tittman. He's a Snider guy. He's a Russ Isaacs disciple. He will figure this out. they're going to be just fine. I think the fan base can be a little bit unruly, like they can at many programs in this area. And they need to be patient because they were playing a lot of first-year guys at the varsity level. And me personally, I do not think it's a quarterback problem. Now, there's the other side of the argument that sometimes when you have the old adage, you have two quarterbacks, it means you don't have any quarterback. That could be, there could be some truth to that. You got to go with whoever you think is the guy and write him out. Right now, it's my understanding it's Darren Swanson.
Yeah, and looking at the running back position, do they have a new RB1 in Langston Level, the great from Blackhawk Middle School? 15 attempts for 89 yards. He averaged 5.87 yards per carry, led them with 88 yards rushing. Tyrese Brown had 8 carries for 19 yards. Are they going to turn it over to the sophomore there at Snider?
It's feeling like it. Last week, watching that game last week, it sure felt like Langston Lavelle is the guy. Tyrese Brown, I think we had high expectations for like everybody else. But, 8 carries, 19 yards, not what you expect from a Snider running back. I don't know if he's trying to bounce outside too much and extend plays instead of getting more north-south. But, yeah, clearly you got to be able to run the ball at a little bit more of a higher clip successfully for for Snider to be successful. They're just not getting it. They're not getting that production from their passing game. I don't think they've got the playmakers on that side of the ball either. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a kid like Tavarius Jones go play some offense, get him in the slot, find an opportunity. He's been great in the return game. At some point, again, are we overreacting? They may have lost to 2 of the top 3 teams in the SAC, in Northside and Carroll, these last couple of weeks. And they did some good things in both games, but those back-end collapses with their secondary have to be cleaned up, or they could lose 3 in a row tonight for the first time ever.
Do you have any update on the transfer defensive lineman, Ison Robinson?
I don't. Last I checked with Coach Tippmann, he was still not cleared yet by the IHSAA. That would definitely help them. I mean, I think their defensive line is really good anyways. But you add a Division I prospect like Ison Robinson, the son of former Panther great Jabbar Robinson, they're going to be better. But to my knowledge, he's still practicing with the team, but has not been cleared yet by the IHSAA. Perhaps something changed here in the last day.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from Spooler Stadium, home of the Snider Panthers, on the campus of Northrop High School as they share this football field, obviously. That's why you see the Bruin in the center of the field instead of a Panther. But they are now up 10-0, about 2.5 minutes left in this halftime break. They had an outstanding first half. Their defense looking extremely well. The sophomore Luke Hoppert getting the start here tonight in week number 3 and has really moved the offense for head coach Kurt Tippmann and the Snider Panthers. Halftime scores, check it, second quarters. Let's give you the halftime scores. Homestead up 21-0 over Lewis. Leo up 14-0 over Northwell. Second quarter scores. Carroll up 22-19 over Northside. Dwenger 27-0 up over Southside, and Wayne 20-14 up over Northrop. Those last 3 are in the second quarter. Had some outstanding plays in that first half. You had the first showing of the talented defensive player, Ison Robinson, who finally, he's the transfer from the state of Illinois, had to set out the first 2 weeks with the transfer. Who knows what the rule was, but him and Dominic Moon, Reese Thomas have been tremendous defensively. And on the edge, you had Easley Jones and McCulloch coming up with outstanding defensive plays as well. But the difference has been Hoppert for sure. The sophomore quarterback has been tremendous under center for head coach Kurt Tippmann in his first start of his high school career against this Concordia cadet defense. Concordia, obviously, they're playing without their starting quarterback. Brandon Davis expects to be back next week. But Eli Maddox, the sophomore backup, has played very nicely in that first half. They're not down because of him by any means. But the kicking game there with Trent Ryder did tack in a field goal after the Luke Hoppert quarterback sneak from from early in that half. Let's see if we can. But they had a couple turnovers, a turnover on downs. But it has been a A well-played first half for Snider as we're going to get set for our second half. We'll come right back after a tiny, tiny break. SummitCitySports.com.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Welcome back. Indiana high school football fans, SummitCitySports.com. Coming live, Spooler Stadium. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. Week number 3 of the Summit Athletic Conference. Snider up 10-0. And they will receive the opening kick of the second half. Snider looking for that first win of the season. Started 0-2. And the onside and recovered. Are you kidding me? Head coach Tim Manigal pulling one out of his sleeve for an onside kick, and it was well executed. Beautiful play by the special teams, and it was an outstanding kick as well. Let's see if we can go back to it. Let's do Traction Athletic Performance replay. Little squib. The blockers came out, and that was an outstanding play call. That was recovered by the X Factor, as I like to call him, Cam Vanderbosch, and Concordia in business will start their second half, 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line of Snider. What a call. Love it. Gutsy. Trips near side, lone wide receiver to the far side. Maddox, man-to-man coverage. Nice little hook route on that far side. Uh-oh, they're going to get flagged. That's going to be a 15-yarder. There's no question about it. And I don't know what took the line judge so long to throw the flag. That was pretty obvious. But how about Maddox? That's what I'm looking at. Maddox with the pinpoint passing precision on that little hook route just short of the first down. That's going to be a 15-yard tacked on to the end of that 9-yard pitch and catch. And Concordia in business. And let's see what the official call is, as I just went ahead and speculated that whole time. So waiting for the white hat to give us. Let's see what the call is. As they're explaining it here to head coach Tim Manigal. As we take a look. And now he's going to come and talk to head coach Kurt Tittman. I believe this is going to be 15 yards on the little slam tackle. And Snider's defense put in a tough spot here. And that's exactly what the call is. Ball will be spotted. We're at here about the 27-yard line. Yep, right on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for Concordia. And I believe this is going to be a Amir Drew time. So there was 3 penalties actually on that. One on Snider, one on Concordia, then the personal foul on Concordia, or on Snider. That one's marched off. 15-yard penalty. We're back in business here. So it will be Maddox, Andrew. See if they try to run over that sophomore left tackle, the big fella, Bubba Craig, 6'8", 340. Just a sophomore. Grossman, play. Drew, great cut in the hole. Takes it out near the 20-yard line. And it's tackled by Thomas and Myatt. 2nd and 3 for Concordia. 11.5 left in this third quarter. Concordia with an outstanding onside kick to start this half, coming out of the locker room. Now looking to make it a one-score game. Maddox, another quick out. And that one's going to be tackled short. Outstanding tackle right away by Tavarius Easley Jones. 11 minutes, minute in here to the third quarter. This is SummitCitySports.com. Thanks for joining us. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Twins near side. They are split. Drew in the backfield with Maddox. Hands to Drew. Makes the first one miss. And then is swallowed up. Short again of that first down marker. And beautiful tackle by Dominic Moon.
Loss of 1 in the play, 4th down and 3, Cadets.
Loss of 1, 4th and 3. Another tackle and a loss. So Dwenger looking to go 3-0. And Carroll, if they can defeat Northside, that would be the lone 2. Check that Northrop also at Wayne, but they're down. We'll see how this Friday night plays out. 4th and 3 going for it, just under 10 minutes. The end around to Grossman. That was blown up immediately by the end, number 38, Markel Keel. How about that defensive stop by the Panthers? After the onside kick, they get the ball back. Traction Athletic Performance replay. Let's take a peek. Watch this edge here, 38. Keel makes the blocker miss and then swallows it up and gets some help from his fellow Panthers. Outstanding play. First and 10 for Hoppert. 9:46 left in this third quarter. And the handoff up the gut here to Brown.
Brown, the ball carrier, the Panthers. Tackle made by several Cadets. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7, Panthers.
2nd and 7 on the gain of 3 by Brown.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Under 9.5. 2nd and 7. Hoppert has been impressive here in his first high school start of his career. Week number 3 in the Summit Athletic Conference. Looking to get that first win for Snider. The blitz is picked up nicely. The quick out to Benjamin, but tackled immediately. 22, Dontrell Johnson on the coverage and tackle. 3rd and 5. Check it, 3rd and 4 for Snider. As Hopper gets the play call from the sideline. They're showing blitz. Was Harris, the middle linebacker here from Concordia. He does come. The hand, beautiful hit. Fought through it, but short of a first down, I believe. Not by much. That's about a half yard. But it will be 4th and 1. And Snider, punting unit, will head in. Under 8.5 minutes remaining.
Set deep return, number 4, Tyler Grossman. And number 8.
Back deep is Grossman and Johnson for the Cadets. Ryder will look to punt. They're going to measure it, though. They're coming out here. The chain gain is going to come out and measure. The way they spotted it, it did look short. And what we got? Referee taking a heavy eye on it. And they're going to say just 2 links short. And I think head coach Tippmann's going to go for it. 4th and short. Gutsy call here in your own end, 35-yard line. Extra lineman out. T formation. Nobody back here. Hopper. Hands. Uh-oh. Got it. Did Brown. And out to about the 45-yard line. Tackled at the 44. And moving the chains on 4th down for Snider. And it took that extra time of head coach Tippmann seeing the spot, that extra time to think about it. And once he saw how closely the white hat he basically had to kneel down to see if that was a first down or not. So he made the call. And Brown picks up the first. Hopper, the pistol, hands to Brown. Swallowed up near that 50-yard line.
Brown, the ball carrier.
Just under 8 minutes.
That's number 25, Sam Hudson. Gain of 5, second down and 5. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Here's Hopper in the pistol. Brown still with him. Hands. Lots of pressure. Nice stick in the hole. How about Cooper Harris coming, meeting him right in the hole. Outstanding defensive play from the linebacker. 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. $7:15 left in this third quarter. Hunter Sosenheimer on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Play action. He gets behind some more. Hopper rolls. Oh, tipped. And it tipped it right into a Snider player. There was 2 receivers there. And how about a Dorian Rogers with the concentration and brings it down. What a play. Hopper under pressure as he rolled out a little bit too heavy. Right through the hands of Wortman. And luckily, Rogers was right there for the first down. Hopper. Blitz comes. Brown. Lowers his shoulder and is dropped near the 30-yard line. We spotted at about the 32. On a gain of 4. Here comes Lavelle. Will replace Brown. And what an advantage that is for Snider. 2 bruising backs. And you can keep them fresh. And they'll throw in Billingsley there, a little more of a scat back. 6:10 left in this third, 10-0. Twins far side. Hopper in the shotgun. Hands Lavelle. Nope, Hopper keeps it. Sprints upfield and will pull a first down. Ball spotted at the 25. Hopper with a nice read. First and 10 for Snider. So Concordia got that onside kick but couldn't convert it to start the second half. Here's Hopper. Out wide and threw it behind. Dangerous pass. Was looking for Rogers. Will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Rogers.
5:45 left in this third, 2nd and 10. Hopper in the pistol. Lavelle in the backfield. Oh, broken play. Nobody moved after the snap. What in the heck? No idea what happened there. Everybody just froze. See if we can see that on the Traction Athletic Performance replay. I think they thought it was an offsides. Did Snider, and Hopper paid the price. Took a solid hit. We'll bring up 3rd and 10, 5.5 left. Hopper. Scrambles out of traffic, and it's hit over the 25-yard line, dropped. We'll bring up 4th and about 8 or 9, and here comes Ryder for another attempt. So he hit one in that first half. Here's Ryder. Hold by Swanson. And the snapper is Kent Burkhead, the sophomore. Swanson with the hold. The kick by Ryder. Plenty of leg. Can he get that one in that far upright? He does. How about that? The senior kicker absolutely rolling from deep. Trent Ryder. Outstanding job by the senior kicker. We'll step away momentarily. SummitCitySports.com.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Spooler Stadium. As Snider up 13-0 over Concordia. And it will be Ryder, who is 2 for 2 for the field goal attempts as he blasts this one. That's going to go in the end zone. Nope, fielded at the 1. Here's Johnson. Johnson cuts it back to the center of the field. Has a block. Cuts it back inside. Is spun down by number 20, Lamarion Bailey. Keeps pushing. He gets another 5-8 yards. How about that? By Cam Johnson.
Cam Johnson on the kickoff return.
4.5 minutes.
This will hit number 20, Lamarion Bailey.
Ball spotted at the 36-yard line for Concordia. Needs something offensively here to break up this momentum. Snyder's been controlling it. Four wide receiver set, their spread. Drew in the backfield behind Maddox. Looks for that slot receiver. And Grossman went the wrong way. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to give him forward progression there, just short of the first down, I believe. Grossman tried to bounce it wide. Beasley Jones with the tackle. Second. Oh, they're going to spot it 2 yards short, actually. The blitz comes, picked up nicely, threw it wide. I think that's going to be incomplete. Yeah, hit right away. But a nice hit nonetheless to break up that first down would have been. It definitely did look like incomplete. Let's go to our Traction Athletic Performance replay. As McCullough comes up and does hit. Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. Good call. Third and a long 2 for the Cadets. Four minutes left in this third quarter. Maddox hands to Drew. Drew runs into traffic, and that's going nowhere, kids. Wow. How about Isan Robinson and Reese Thomas blowing that up? So hard to block. And fourth and 3.
Lost to 1, and make a 4th down, close to 3.
Spread formation. And that one's low. Is it a catch? No, incomplete pass right in front of the Concordia bench. And that will be a turnover on downs. How about that? And Snider will take over with 3:16 left. SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Commercial stuck on me a minute there. 3:05. It's going to be a pitch catch there with Harris. And we have a Concordia player down at the 40-yard line. I believe that's Harris. And looks like cramps. Looks like cramping in that right leg, so that's always a good sign. Let's step away real quick while they tend to the outstanding player, SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Harris still down on the turf here at Spooler. And being tended to by the athletic staff. It looked like a cramp right away, but the staff out there. So let's step away real quick here one more time, SummitCitySports.com.
It all starts with a conversation, a free one-on-one consultation with one of our specialists.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in
Welcome back. So Grossman does walk off on his own power. Back to the game on second down and about 4. They hand it to the sophomore, Lavelle. And he takes it out for a first down, rumbling, bumbling. Kid has some power behind those shoulder pads, no doubt.
Number 5, Xavier Keenan, tackler.
First and 10. Two and a half minutes left in this third quarter. Twin wide receiver set to the far side. Pop, Hoppert. Nice little gainer. Looking more like his older brother, Michael Hoppert, who I mentioned is at Indiana State. 2-year starter here. That's Snider in the third quarter. Dwenger up 27-0. They're at Shields Field. Hopper. They're going to flip-flop the formation. Hand Lavelle. Lavelle's got a hole. This kid's dangerous. Good cut. Out towards the 10-yard line. Dropped at 11. At the 11. 145. In the third quarter from Wayne High School. Wayne up 26-20. But Northrop in scoring position. Hopper. Same formation. They flip-flop it back to the far side. Leo up over Norwell, 14-0. That's our extra game of the week. Lavelle behind a beautiful block, but ran into a tackler. I think that was Johnson that came up and filled the hole defensively. Check it, that was number 57. James Rusher. The sophomore linebacker. Two wide receiver set. They're split. Lavelle in the backfield with Hopper. The blitz comes. They hand Lavelle. If he gets through. Oh, play action and picked. Dangerous. Vanderbosch getting caught from behind and it's tackled. Cam Vanderbosch is a game maker, kids. What a play by the senior DB. And that was tremendous. Jump of the route and nearly went the distance. Great hustle by Snider to prevent that about 80-yard, but Hopper throwing the pick. On that play action, 45 seconds left in this third quarter, 13-zip. Little wardrobe malfunction, gets help from his teammate, does Drew. 46 seconds, 13-0. Picked. Threw it right back. Markel Keel takes it down the sideline, is pushed out of bounds, and Snider gets it right back with a pick from Markel Keel. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Right back at you. As let's go to our Traction Athletic Performance replay. Beautiful. Just thrown right into the zone. And Keel knew exactly what to do with it. Nice hands plucking it out of the air for the turnover and the interception. 39 seconds left. (29-19) Carroll up on top of Northside. Looks like the halftime score. Hopper hands Brown. Brown ran into a wall. Sutter stepped out wide and cuts it back up for about a 4-yard gain, maybe 5.
Around the ball carrier, accolade by number 5, Xavier Stevens. Gain of 5, second down of 5, Panthers.
20 seconds left in this third quarter. Dwenger scores 34-0 now. Over South. Hopper keeps it. He reads that very nicely on that edge. Will pick up another first down for the Panthers on a Luke Hopper scamper. And that is the end of the third quarter. So back-to-back interceptions. And into the fourth, Snider up 13-0. You're watching Summit Athletic Conference football right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to start our fourth quarter. 13-0. Hoppert hands to Brown. Brown once again runs into the back of his own lineman, then bounces it out wide, takes it over to the 10-yard line. Gain of 6. Nice job by Brown to figure it out. The junior running back. I mean, they're running backs. My goodness. Whew. You got the junior Brown and the sophomore Lavelle. Here's Brown. Play action. Nope. Hands it. Hoppert is real crafty with those play actions. He's gotten me a couple times. He's gotten Hunter a couple times. Kid is tremendous. Little Steve DeBergish. An update from Wayne. Third quarter still, as it looks like Wayne forced a turnover on downs against Northrop. They stay 26-0 up. 26-20 up over Northrop. Hoppert, twin wide receivers are all the way to that far side. He's going to keep it. Near the goal line is tackled, I believe, just shy. What a run. This kid is shot out of a cannon on those option read plays. Here comes the goal line formation. Last time they ran a Hoppert sneak. That's been their only touchdown of the game. Add 2 Trent Ryder field goals. And that's our score, 13-zip, 10:40 left. Hoppert under center. Hands off again to Brown. Touchdown, Snider, Panthers, 19-0. Snider is absolutely rolling here in the fourth quarter after getting that interception right back. And they finish it with a Brown touchdown. Let's go to our Traction Athletic Performance replay. And as Hoppert goes under center, that's Brown in the center of that T formation. And behind an outstanding block. And Ryder now in for the PAT. Hold down, kick up, and it is good. Snider leads 20-0, 10:30 left in this ball game. You're watching Indiana High School football from SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful night here as the sun's setting across the horizon. Beautiful little amber sky as Trent Ryder is going to line up another kickoff, 20-0 on an outstanding drive there from Snider after the Markel Keel interception. And Ryder will blast that one, fielded inside the 15-yard line. Drew, nice cut, and then is tackled. And a lot of whistles here little skirmish, but that tackle by number 36, that was Xavion Williams, the sophomore.
Number 7 returns the kickoff.
So 10:25 left in this ball game. 20-0 is our score. You get a good look there at head coach Tim Manigal talking with the quarterback, Eli Maddox, as he's playing a little stop and go with our cameraman here. Pick a direction, huh? That kid. So Maddox, he'll break huddle. 10:25. Just the one mistake thrown into the zone coverage on that last possession to end the third quarter. Here is Maddox. Hands off to Amir Drew. Makes the first one miss, and then is tackled at the 30-yard line by Reese Thomas. The senior DL. Clock rolling, 10 minutes. This is SummitCitySports.com. Thanks for joining us. Hunter Sosenheimer on the camera. Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. First night for parents to be in the stands here in the Summit Athletic Conference, Fort Wayne Community Schools. That's why it's a little sporadic on that far side. No students allowed. A little reverse. Caught. They're going to get a block in the back here on the edge. Threw it immediately right after the block. It looked like the the defensive player turned his back as the block was happening, but that's a judgment call, obviously. Yeah, my judgment doesn't count. So it will be a block in the back, spot foul. 9.5 minutes we're nearing left in this ball game. 9:39. So for Hunter and I, we've been together here the last 3 weeks for Summit Athletic Conference. Have not had one close game yet. Let's see what happens as Concordia breaks the line of scrimmage. As we'll take a look at next week's games here momentarily. It'll be September 11th next Friday. Blitz comes, picked up nicely by Concordia. Oh, dangerous pass over the outstretched hands of Moon. That was pretty touch and a nice catch brought in by Luke Speckard. That was next level, kids. Man. The sophomore with the gutsy throw over that zone coverage right over the middle linebacker, Moon. Moon outstretched, jump. Full extension, just couldn't get a tip on the ball. Under 9 minutes. Maddox, spread formation. Has a man on the wheel route and can't bring it down. A little too heavy for Grossman. Fourth and 8 for Concordia. And punting unit will come in. So third quarter, Dwenger up 33-0. Over Southside. Dwenger looking to stay undefeated. Northrop down 26-20 to Wayne. And our third and final undefeated squad. Carroll now up big in the third quarter. Just starting that third quarter, 36-19. Carroll on top of Northside. Setting up, which could be a wonderful matchup and only undefeated matchup, which would be 2 weeks from today. Dwenger and Carroll will take each other on. We'll delay a game here on Concordia, back them up 5. Next week, Carroll at Northrop, Dwenger at Homestead, Lures at Concordia, Snider at Southside, and Wayne at Northside. Parnan, lots of pressure, end-over-end kick, goes out wide, hops at the 40-yard line, and right out of bounds. They'll be down at the 39 of the Cadets, and Snider will take over first and 10. So coming into tonight, as I mentioned, 3 undefeated squads, Carroll, Dwenger, and Northrop. Carroll and Dwenger looks to be in control. Northrop still down 6 in the third. And then 4 teams there at 1-1, Concordia, Lures, Northside, and Homestead. And then 3 at 0-2, Snider, Southside, and Wayne. So Hopper in the pistol with his sophomore running mate, Langston Lavelle. Play action. Hopper goes deep, has a man underthrown. Underthrown and picked off by number 11, Braden Payne. He's got a couple of blockers. Payne. And is knocked out of bounds. But nice catch on the run, on the interception by Braden Payne, the senior. As Hopper just underthrew that ball, had his man. His man had a step, no doubt about it. It had maybe a 2-yard gap on him. As you'll see here near side, as Hopper just underthrown. And the nice little return. And Concordia will take over. 20-0.
Live play, late hit. And that's a 15-yard penalty. First and 10 Cadets from the Panthers.
And the flag. First and 10. 8:20. Ball at the 48 of Snider. Put Grossman in motion. Hands in Mir Drew. Mir Drew, nice cut, but tackled from behind by Robinson. But a nice gain. 8:05 clock rolling. Second and 4 for the Cadets. Maddox looking to throw. Has a man in between the zone. Oh, nice. Ooh, went up to high point it and then had it knocked away. Did Speckard. As came in over to help from the safety slot was number 25, Jonathan McCullough. That was a good play over the top for McCullough to break that up. 3rd and 4. Clock stops, 7:41 remaining. We're down and 3. Low snap, handled by Maddox. And 2 wide receivers right in the same spot over there for Concordia. That one's thrown high. And that will be clock stopped with 7:36 left. And 4th down, 4th and 4 for Concordia. Obviously got to get this first down. Down by 20, running out of time, have all 3 timeouts remaining. They've already gotten 1 onside kick. Recover, that was starting the second half. Didn't amount to any scoring, but proof's in the pudding here. Spread formation, 4th and 4. Oh, good route. Oh, dropped. Right there it was. That would have been a first down to the senior, Speckard, but can't handle it. And that's kind of been the story of the night for Concordia. And they will take over, will the Panthers, 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Hopper will bring his offensive club out on the field. Hopper. Hands to Lavelle. Lavelle cuts it wide and then spun down by number 57, James Rusher. End of the third quarter, Wayne up 26-20 over Northrop. Homestead up 28-7 over Lures as Lures gets their first score. There's Lavelle again. Beautiful cut, lowers his shoulder, and takes it for another yard. But number 4, Tyler Grossman, came up with the hit. But Lavelle finishes that run. Hopper. Leo now up 17-0 as that handoff to Lavelle again. Look at that cut. And he'll take it out for another good gain, about a 7-yard gain. Northside cut it down to 16. Check it, Carroll just scored again. 42-26 now. Carroll on top. Make it 43 after the PAT. Lavelle out to 35. Just under 6. Rusher, another tackle. Hopper, another handoff to Lavelle. Lavelle dragging tacklers out over the 20 inside, nearing the 15-yard line. Tackled at the 16. Langston Lavelle. Woo! See Mama Lavelle sitting here down in front of us. Wayne gets a score to start the fourth quarter. Wayne now up 32-20 over Northrop. Lavelle to the 10. I'm telling you what, he reminds me so much of Devin Tittman, the senior for Dwenger. Hopper once again. Played a nice game here tonight. Lavelle, touchdown from 10 yards out for the sophomore. Get used to that call, ladies and gentlemen. Langston Lavelle. Another score, and Snider up 26-0, 4:51 left. But how about it? Snider answering some questions here tonight. Here is Ryder for the PAT. That one up and is good. 27-0 is our score. Thanks for joining us here tonight. This live broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 premium vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Tom Seal Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne and family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenwiller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit ottenwillercontracting.com. 4:51 left in this ball game. 27-0 Snider on top. It's going to go wide, fielded at the 10 by Johnson. Johnson down that sideline. Nice cut, spins out of traffic, and it's tackled at the 45-yard line. Nice return. Or Johnson. Summit Volleyball trains. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. 4:41 left in the game. 4 wide receiver set. Drew. And a couple-yard gain. We'll bring up second and about 6. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. Please visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. .410 left in the game. Counter to Drew. Lowers his shoulder out about 1.5 yards, 2 yards shy of the first down marker. El Azteca Mexican Restaurant has been a Fort Wayne favorite since 1973. El Azteca Mexican recipes are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Visit elaztecarestaurant.com. iCryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpture, cryofacials, infrared sauna, and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. 3:20. Maddox setting up the screen to Drew. Read nicely. Who was that on the tackle? Number 50 for Snider on the tackle. Kenneth Ware, a senior, read that perfectly. But a first down nonetheless here for Concordia on the Drew screen reception. 3 minutes left. Showing blitz. Here comes Moon. That one is downed. Checking that wasn't Moon. That was number 10 on the blitz. Trenton Hurst. But it will be downed as Maddox dropped the knee as he was trying to corral that low snap. 2:45 remaining in this ball game. So it looks like Dwenger Maddox will break the huddle. Drew. And it gets back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe just a bit shy of it. We'll bring up third and a long 10. They're going to call it 3rd and 10 for Concordia. Under 2 minutes left in this ball game. 3 wide receiver check it, 4 wide receiver set. They're spread. Drew in the backfield behind Maddox. Blitz comes on the edge and through the hands. There's been a couple of drops here in this second half for Maddox. That will bring up 4th and 10. .141. Pioneer up 22-6 over New Haven. That was a while ago. Going deep. Beautiful play on the ball by number 1, Tavarius Easley Jones. That's a next level defensive play for the senior. That will be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for Snider. 1:35 left. .135 as I mentioned. So Southside gets on the board. 33-6 the score. Wayne and Northrop. Wayne up 34-20 and does have the ball. Out. Number 13, Cameron Conley, the senior, is going to take the snaps to finish this game. Nice game by Hoppert. They're going to hand. Comes near side. Lowers the shoulder. Nice run by number 28 for Snider. Donovan Smith, the senior.
Number 28, Donovan Smith, the ball carrier. Checking in the quarterback, number 13, Cameron Conley.
Will be 1st and 10.
First down on the play. 1st and 10 Panthers.
So a nice game by Hoppert in his first start for the sophomore quarterback. But the defense has been tremendous for the Panthers. Ison Robinson, Dominic Moon, Reese Thomas, McCullough, Easley Jones. Had a nice team ball game. As we're under a minute, gain of 5. (43-26) is that Carroll score. The handoff. Cuts it back towards the 35-yard line and is tackled near that first down marker. Will be a first down. 32 seconds. And I don't think we're going to have to snap another one. Yeah, game clock. 2 less than the play clock, so that should do it. So Snider will not go 0-3 to start the season. They'll move to 1-2. On a big win here tonight in week number 3 of the SAC, the Summit Athletic Conference. And Snider starting to celebrate. So congratulations to the Snider Panthers. They win 27-0 over Concordia. Outstanding game. Luke Hoppert, sophomore quarterback, my player of the game. Tremendous. Snider will move to 1-2. Heading into week number 4 and building on this momentum. For Concordia, they'll get their starting quarterback back next week, and Brandon Davis. But it's been an outstanding night, outstanding weather here at Spooler Stadium in Fort Wayne, Indiana. For Hunter Sosenheimer, I am Tim Atkinson. Thank you for joining us. This has been Summit Athletic Conference right here from SummitCitySports.com.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Do you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The